Hello, everyone. Today I'm very exciting to introduce the new feature, which was shared by Phil in the Archi. Will be in the 5.1. Currently, it's a beta, but the in this right part is Phil is mentioned is the one of the enhancement feature from the current 5.0 to 5.1 will be this change type tool. So I want to use this short video to explain this and what my how convenient I'm feeling this feature will bring in. In this page you can see here. So that is mentioned in the patron.com. So in this Archi site. So now there's a right click the menu item edit in every concept. When you right click, you can find the relevant concept and you can change to the other type. So now the production version is 5.02. So before we go to this new version with this feature, if you want to change the concept type, you cannot do that directly in Archi. You need to use this script tool called is jarchi. But after that you can do that directly inside Archi without this scripting the capability. So I will introduce this different scenario. And before that I just want to demo again for you to know how what was this kind of the way in current version. So if I change to here, so let me do this way. So you can see here, if I show, this is the 502, is the current the released version, but the major version is 5.0 or 5.0. So if you make our new model, let's just drag to the sample the element here, one resource, one capability. So if you right click here, you cannot do the type change now. So what you have to do is you need to install the plugin. The plugin called is jarchi. After you install that, you can check from the Archimate the site. You can have this scripting scripts manager. You can the toggle this display or not. So here, what I want to demo to you is you don't need to do the scripting yourself for this feature only, but you can do the coding for more feature by your purpose. And if you click here, you see restore example script. That is Phil and JB. They already provide the numbers of the examples for us to use. One example here is this change concept type. So today is you must use this if you want to change a type. But you cannot directly run this. If you run this, for example, I select this, I run, nothing happened. The reason is if you open this script, you see here, it's a kind of a simple line. So select filter or as is the concept, and search on each function, then this gave our to be concept. But on this example, it's by default using the business actor and the business role, but it's not my current case. So if we just want to follow the current, let's drag our business actor. So here I drag a business actor. If I run this part, so nothing happened because you see you didn't select. So let me activate this, then you can run now. So you see here is from this icon is already changed the type to business role. but this script doesn't change the captain or the text. So you see still the business actor, but now this is the name of this the element. The type is already the role, so it's called changed. So what you can do is for this resource, I want to change to capability. So today is not convenient. You need to update this yourself. I say I make this is the resource. I want to change to capability. Save. And you select the resource, run this. Now is capability. If you want to change capability back to resource, you need to again to do this editing. So that is the thing is you have to run this yourself. And let's undo this. Not only in the element you can do the change, but also the relationship. For example, I put our serve relationship, and I want to later on change to the trigger. So if I put this, now is our serving. So then I select that and let me edit. So to Archi, all the resources are, or element relationship are concept. So let me say serving relationship. And I want to put this to triggering relationship. So save. Let's test. So run. Now you can see here, it's changed to triggering. So that is the today's way. So you can feel is if you want to do a multiple change, a lot of the different change, you have to keep updating this script and make that execute the time again and again. So before we move to the new feature, is how I know this is the serving hyphen relationship is a triggering relationship. You can come to the Archi. Here I can demo to you. And the hope is with the 5.1 is we don't need to bother too much on here. So if you go to the Archi the website, go to resource, come to the developer, and then through here you go to the Archi at GitHub. So then this will go to the development, the repository, but we will not use the Archi repository. Back to this Archimate tool, you will see our the scripting tool. So let me back to here. So here, Archi scripting plugin, and if you can click that and go to their wiki, and here you see there's a one under documentation code is a JRK collection. This collection will show you is the kind of the naming, the standard. For example, I changed resource to capability, and the by default sample is changed business hyphen actor to business hyphen role. So this kind of naming standard is used in the scripting, the programming. But if you want to edit the script before you upgrade to the 5.1, you need to check is the naming. So that's the relationship is also have a certain the defined naming. What I just did is a serving hyphen relationship, and I changed to the triggering relationship. And all that is you can check from this two table. Is quite comprehensive documentation, but let's see. So that is not convenient, I should say. Now I back to my another the model tool. So I installed that in the local PC already, updated with this 5.1, this beta version. So same is what I want to do is I will show you the three this kind of the scenario. So one scenario, let's see what I put in here. So first is a new element. So let's do this like we did in the old version. So if I have a resource, I have the capability, I don't need to activate the scripting tool. So now in 5.0, 5.1, the beta, you have this set concept type. So I know I want to change to capability. So here is the strategy layer. So you don't need to change to yourself. So yourself same type is great, but now you can select the capability. So it's capability, and there's no changed in the bracket, but your naming is still here. So that is the thing is now you can change to the different layers. So similarly, if I want to change to the application interaction, so you can see the color schema is auto changed. So that is the first. The new element is changed to this thing. So almost as you can see here, if you select this, you can change to all the kind of the elements. And then the second scenario is let's see. So if we have our the relationship, so first on this relationship part, I made the serving. So let's see here. So if I put here, so you can see we have several the serving parts. Then is I can do this right click, set. Now you can see all those are the available or valid relationship between the from resource to capability. Now you can easily change to trigger. So then it's changed. The second thing is that's the thing is still is valid. But some I can put are interesting. The part is if you have our the application and you have our data object. So normally is your application will access to the data object, and the data object doesn't have too many relationships allowed to use. But now it's with this third scenario. So let's see if I want to change set relation. So it can only be changed to association. So that means is you need to if you want to change a relationship, you can only select the available the relationship. But what if is today is I have our application to application, for example. So I can have quite the rich the relationship. Let's say I make a realization. And what if I change this to data object? So you can see, notice this relationship. Let's change that to application data object. So there will be the pop-up. Some connect relationship for the chosen element will become invalid by this operation. They will be converted to associate relationship first. Because it's, you are not allowed by Archimate, the meta model, to use realization from application components to a data object. Even here, naming is no change, or just a captain or label, but the type is a data object, so it's not allowed. So this the new feature will first by default change this to our association, which is valid for all kinds of the relationship. Then after this is you can do another step. What I mean is two steps is now you are allowed to change to some valid relation. So now I will use as access, so as So that is the thing. But if you compare to the first part is before 5.1, you can feel the convenience of that. Thanks for the Archi team. I'm really waiting for this feature for a long time. So I really hope this 5.1 can finish the beta phase and move to the release version as soon as possible. And thank you for your watching. You are also feel free to upgrade to this 5.1 beta to join this early adopter testing. See you again.